What's up, Better Days? Today I've come all the way to Crossville to Deer Run. This is a RV park and they have cabins you can rent, and there's a swimming pool and all kinds of fun stuff to do. There's also a nice big lake here. It's for kayaks and canoes only, and it's private, just for people who have paid to stay here. I'm meeting my buddy who's got his RV here, my buddy John. We're roommates back in college. We don't get to see each other very much. So I made the trip up here to hang out with my buddy, and we're gonna show you guys this lake. It's called Good Neighbor Lake. But like I said, it's private, but you guys can rent cabins. You can, I believe you can primal camping, camp with tents and stuff like that. And I know it's an RV park for sure. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of the park, and then we're gonna get to fishing. Lots of RV parking. They rent these little golf carts. That's how I'm following my buddy in. They got a little soccer field here, a little baseball field there, even some bleachers. And there's a basketball court over there. Looks like it used to be tennis as well, but the tennis net has been taken down. That's a bummer. That would be a lot of fun. Love tennis. Some of the cabins are RVs with structures around it. So these are just RVs. I'm sure, I think on the lake there's a couple actual cabins. Beautiful dogwoods, lots of nice, just out in the middle of the woods. Be alert for bears. Wow, okay. Gotcha. We'll do that. Looks like there's some empty sites out here. You could definitely bring your RV out. Yeah, there's plenty of empty sites. This is Easter weekend, so a pretty big weekend for camping. So here's the lake, Good Neighbor Lake. It's not very big, probably about 35, 40 acres, if that much. You can see the cabins across the way. And there's even a couple literally on the water. But you can't bring tents out here. I was wrong about that. It's all just RVs and renting cabins. But man, what a beautiful spot. All right. We are out on Good Neighbor Lake, and it is crystal clear. I didn't know it was going to be like that. I thought it'd be stained, more like Couchville is. But we're way up on the plateau in Crossville, and I guess it makes sense. Everything's prettier up here. Let's get the fish finder out. I always take my Garmin Striker 4 portable with me whenever I go on a new body of water. This thing is neat. It's got a transducer on a suction cup. He got one on his first cast. Nice, he's got a bass. So yesterday I made a video and I caught a fish on my first cast. And I tried to explain to the people that that's good luck. That's not bad luck. A lot of fishermen consider a first cast catch bad luck, that they're not going to catch anything the rest of the day. And I caught a fish on my first cast, and I told them, don't buy into the hype. Don't believe the superstition. Because then I caught a fish on my second cast. And then I caught 21 fish, and then I had to go to work at 8 a.m. Man. So we were just trolling by. Let me get a good look at that thing. And I was telling him what he needs to do is throw his jig out behind his boat and troll it. And we were doing that at about 1.3 miles per hour. And he pulled out this tiny little crappie. No, that's a black crappie. And I'll tell you real quick how you can tell the difference. See how he's got that army camouflage desert pattern? Mm-hmm. The white ones will just have straight striped bars like a zebra up and down. Got one. Oh, he's on there. I got him. Yep, that's a crappie. Little old paper mouth, you guys. Black crappie. Oh, look how pretty their crappie are compared to ours. Look at this. Now you guys know what we've been catching and what they look like. Look how beautiful this clear water crappie is. I mean, that's insane. Well, up here on the plateau in this clear, clean water, I'll be doggone. Let's watch him walk away. My first fish of the day. See you, buddy. So don't cast inside of those pontoons because you don't want your hook to get hung up in there, okay? I think I found water that was 70.13. Wow. There he is. Got him. Got him. Got him. We'll be able to catch as many of these fish as we want just by trolling around. But I think we're gonna anchor up. I found a nice, there's a hump that has 17 foot of water on one side and 17 foot of water on the other. I think we're gonna set up on that. It's in 12 foot, the hump is. I think we're gonna set up there and do a little crappie jigging and then definitely some deep water bass fishing. This thing is bursting with eggs. They're literally coming out as we speak. This tiny little fish is already spawning. And the eggs are sticking out. Yeah. Got him. Oh, I got one. Got one, you guys. Oh, that's a little better than the first two tiny 5-inch fish I caught. It's a little bit better. This may be a tiny 7-inch fish. It's another crappie. I can feel him. Oh, he's on that top jig. That's gonna make him feel a little bigger every time. Yeah, but he is. He's 6 inches instead of 5. The first two were 5-inch. This is a 6-inch fish. But man, same thing. Bursting with eggs. They're already poking out. And you can see how fat the little belly is. Now she is ready to pop. Look how big her mouth is. What on earth are they eating in here? They're beautiful. You got one. John's got one. Looks like a decent fish. That brings us up to 5 on the clicker. That's the best crappie we've seen yet. Hey, all right. Yeah, see how skinny he is? And he ain't got them eggs bursting out the belly. I don't know, dude. I don't have no idea. Yeah, he's a beautiful fish. And we might also need to try to get behind it and cast up, try to cast near it or around it and pull a few jigs through there. There's crappie holding on that dock. Doesn't look like you could cast under it at all. Mm-hmm. Base. Solid base. All right, guys, there's a cool fishing dock. And right in front of it, there's the only structure that's in the lake. There's a few trees down, some lay downs over here. And is that a sand volleyball pit?
Yeah, it's horseshoes.
Horseshoes, a game of horseshoes. And then there's a playground. Merry-go-round, monkey bars, shuffleboard. They got shuffleboard over here. Really cool. Tons of stuff to do out here for the kids. We're gonna try to fish this dock. Fishing dock. Yep, this is it. Wait do you guys see how tiny this is. It's nuts. I could tell it wasn't a very big tributary filling this thing up. You just tell by the way it's crystal clear. A bigger tributary would collect more runoff and it would make it a lot brown with sediment. But that is one kayak width at the mouth right there. Oh, we're bottomed out. We're not gonna be able to get in there. I mean, it's just a trickle of water that fills this lake. There we go, got one. Got one trolling. That's my best fish of the day. So far, everything trolling has come in 10 foot of water and suspended. Oh, I see him. Yeah, it's my best fish of the day. See if we can get him in. He's not hooked very well. Oh, best fish of the day isn't saying much out here. This fish is 7.5 inches. It's not much of a fish. I was hoping to see some big old hogs. You know they're in here. You know there's bass in here beating up on these little crappie. But so far, haven't really hooked into anything substantial. Got him. Got one. Got one on both poles. Got one on both poles. I do. I got doubles, you guys. Oh, I got a black nose. I got a black nose crappie, you guys. Hey, you need to see this. Come here. Okay. So here's typical of what we've been catching, which is a beautiful fish, and we need to click him. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful Tennessee black crappie. But then, here's the best catch of the day, not because of its size, but because of its qualities. See the top of that? It's called a black nose crappie because that black stripe across the nose. That's a black nose crappie, you guys. Magnolia crappie, they call them. That's this beautiful fish. And look, he's got so much black nose, it's all the way underneath on the bottom. We call him stripe. Look at him, he's beautiful. Got my own doubles. Another little crappie. Oh, that's not too crappy. Oh, hey, really? It was just dragging him around the lake. So here's a beach they've got. This is the designated swimming area. And there's a nice playground with some swings and a few covered picnic tables. And this place has it all. This is RV camping heaven. And Cotton was the best though. Hell, if it's a contest for who's a better daddy, you win. You made Bobby. All I ever made was you.
You can take my Cadillac car. No, I won't take my Cadillac car. No, I told you we're taking my Cadillac car.
That was fun. We didn't catch as many fish as I thought we would, but it's a real tough day. I keep on getting these bluebird sky days and high pressure north wind. That's been happening a lot lately. We've been catching fish though. We've been making the best of it. This is Good Neighbor Lake, and this is Deer Run RV Park in Crossville, Tennessee, and it's fantastic. There is no tent camping, but you can bring your RV out, or you can book one of these cabins over here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different cabins. So it's pretty cool. I tell people where to go fishing. If you like that kind of thing, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, you guys. Have a better day.